Unit 1 Living Things. Chapter 3 Feathered Friends. Learning Objective. Different types of birds. Feathers of birds. Different types of beaks. Nests of birds. Migration. Birds are the most beautiful and colorful animals found on the earth. We see different kinds of birds around us. Different types of birds. Sparrow, crows, pigeons, eagles and parrots are some common birds we see flying around us. Birds have some special features that help them to fly. They have wings and feathers attached to them. They have a streamlined body which helps them to cut through the air easily. Their bones are light and strong. They are hollow and filled with air. Their wings are attached to strong muscles called flight muscles. They help the wings to move up and down. Eagles and vultures can fly very high in the sky. Sparrows and bulbuls fly at low heights. Hens and peacocks fly very short distances. Various swallows and cranes can fly very long distances. Ostrich, kiwi, penguin. And for birds, ostrich, kiwi and penguin are some birds that cannot fly. Teacher's notes. Speak about different kinds of birds. Ask the students to identify different birds. Guide students to feed the birds with pulses, water, etc. Feathers of birds. All birds have feathers. Birds have two types of feathers: down feathers and fluffy feathers located close to the body. They keep the body of bird warm. Flight feathers are long and strong. They help the bird to fly and change direction while flying. Apart from flying, the feathers of a bird help it in a number of other ways. They trap the body heat and keep the bird warm when it is cold. Feathers help birds to swim. Some aquatic birds like ducks have waterproof feathers. This prevents them from getting wet. The color of the feathers help the birds to hide from their enemies. Feathers also help to protect a bird's sensitive skin and attract its partner. Different types of beaks. Birds have different kinds of beaks. They have no teeth. They use their beak to catch and hold food. The shape of a bird's beak tells us about the kind of food it eats. Fact finder. Birds clean their bodies with their beaks. This is called preening. Birds like hummingbirds and sunbirds have long curved beaks. They help them to drink nectar from flowers. Woodpeckers and hoopers have sharp, strong, straight and pointed beaks. Sparrows and pigeons have short, hard and pointed beaks to crack open their food. A parrot has strong, hooked beak to crack seeds, nuts and fruits. Ducks and spoonbills have broad and flat beaks to dig mud under water. Storks and cranes have long and pointed beaks to catch fish. Kites, eagles and vultures have strong, sharp and hooked beaks to tear the flesh of animals. Parrot, duck, spoonbill, stork, crane, kite, vulture. Nests of birds. The nests of birds are usually cup-shaped. The nest prevents the egg and young ones from falling down. Nests differ in their size, location and materials used. Birds use twigs, dry leaves, cotton thread, wool, feathers and straw to build their nests. Most birds make nests on trees. The woodpecker builds its nest inside in the trees. The weaver bird weaves a very fascinating nest. Straw, grass and leaves are used in weaving the nest. The nest hangs from the branch of a tree. It has an opening at the lower end. The tailor bird sews leaves together to make a nest. The bird makes holes on the edge of leaves with its fine beak and sews them with thread, wool, leaves and spider's web. They keep bunches of hair, wool and grass in the nest to make it warm and comfortable. Let me answer. A. Name the bird that builds its nest inside the trees. B. Which bird does not make a nest? Nest of a woodpecker. Nest of weaver bird. Nest of tailor bird. Pigeons build nests on the rooftops, old buildings and under bridges. The peacock lays its eggs in a nest among tall grass. The cuckoo does not make a nest. It lays its eggs in the nest of a crow. Birds and their sounds. We all have heard the chirping of birds. Birds usually communication with two kinds of sounds, a call and a song. A call is a single sound such as squeak that is repeated often. A song is a series of notes sound musical. Migration. Some birds fly back and forth across the world everywhere. This is called migration. There are three main reasons for birds to migrate: in search of food, in order to breed, to avoid unfavorable weather conditions. Remember to summary. Birds are the most beautiful and colorful creatures found on the earth. All birds have feathers. The two kinds of feathers are down feathers and flight feathers. Different birds have different kinds of beaks. Birds usually communicate by two sounds, a call and a song. Some birds migrate every year to escape cold weather, shortage of food, or to reproduce. Exercises. A. Take the correct option. A. Which one is a flightless bird? Parrot, ostrich, sparrow. Answer: ostrich. B. Which feathers keeps the body of bird warm? Flight feather, down feather, none of these. Answer: down feather. C. Why do birds migrate? In search of food, in search of clothes, none of these. Answer: in search of food. B. Fill in the blanks. A. Birds have two types of dash. Answer: feathers. B. Birds have beaks in place of dash. Answer: teeth. C. A parrot has strong dash beak. Answer: hooked. D. The nests of birds are usually dash shaped. Answer: cup. E. The dash does not make a nest. Answer: cuckoo. C. Answer the following questions in short. A. Name the birds that cannot fly. Answer: ostrich, kiwi and penguin are some birds that cannot fly. B. Which birds have long curved beaks? Answer: hummingbirds and sunbirds have long curved beaks. C. Why do birds have feathers? Answer: all birds have feathers because they keep the body of bird warm and they help the bird to fly and change direction while flying. D. Answer the following questions. A. How do birds communicate? Answer: birds usually communicate by two sounds, a call and a song. B. Why do birds migrate? Answer: there are three main reasons for birds to migrate: in search of food in order to breed to avoid unfavorable weather conditions. C. What kind of beaks do water birds have? Answer. Duck and spoonbills have broad and flat beaks to dig mud underwater. A. Look for a fallen bird feather in a park. Observe it closely. Dip its end in ink and write on paper with it. This is how people used to write before the pen was invented. Answer. Do it yourself.